Hey guys, it's BloodBanish here, and today I'm going to start a new game called Kona. It's got good reviews on Steam, so I figured I'd give it a try. It's on sale, 15% off, it's like 16 bucks or something. But we'll see what this is all about. Digging this music so far though. Let's see. Oh, floating. I read on the reviews that there's a bunch of little loading screens in this game, so you'll have to bear with me. I'll try to edit them out if I can, which probably shouldn't be a big deal, but there's like hundreds of them. Northern Quebec, 1970.
Carl Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator.
Oh, he's a military man.
William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
Get her done. Oh. I get to drive now. We're gonna crash right here.
They had set up to meet at the general store, his client's business. Well, actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
You gotta move on in this. Our village.
When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
Just ignore everything. Oh, we gotta fix that sensitivity real quick. Yeah. It's a turn. Ed Bob. I'll get to that stuff later.
Hamilton never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
Alright, so I have tools in the back of my truck. Wrong. How do you use stuff? Flashlight is F. R, E. E. Withdrawal. Fire starter. That's not what I needed. What's in this here trash can? Take that broken bottle. Oh, it's already getting creepy. I don't know if this is a horror game or not, but oh, let's go to the high. Someone broke into this. Ooh. Wonder if I can jump off to my death. I have a feeling this game's going to kind of be like Firewatch for some reason. I don't know if any of you guys played it, but it was a great game for just a single player.
Hamilton, no doubt, knew who managed the barrier. Carl wanted to give him a call, but that would have been too easy, though, as sure enough, the line was acting up.
Well, the narrator.
Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
Down to business. Move on.
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here. The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent men. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him.
To scheme against him.
Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses. But the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the three people. Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another.
Scavenge.
So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
Prevention off. Or wait, is it? Okay. I'm dead. I should have turned off the radio. Should have turned. I have no idea. It's like I'm just messing with. A few hours later.
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
Okay, just freak blizzard within hours. And I like how that other guy didn't come and get me. Or try to help me. Was anybody hurt?
The driver had taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance. Carl needed help.
No.
It was a small, locked box engraved with the letters W.H. Carl thought about taking it. Nothing was to be left to chance.
My God, just that cold? Damn.
This deep in the country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside. His life depended on it.
Ooh. A little bit frosty. I take shelter in here.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold. Even better than he had hoped, Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
What? That's ominous. I guess we just take the one. This lamp will warm me. Warm me, lamp. What's that here? I'm already going to freeze to death, aren't I? Anything up here I can use? Why is there no one at any of these little watchtowers? Nothing. Just basically wasted time. Accelerating my death, no doubt. White, blinding white snow. Wait, I can't go that way? Oh shit, I'm dead. I suck at surviving in blizzards.
Cold turned into pain.
Carl
needed to find someplace warm.
Don't turn into pain. Don't. Wait, what's this? What's this? Fire.
More materials were needed to stir up the flame.
I need wood. Wood? What's under here? Can I cut this? Dead. Definitely. My guy's black now. Oh lord. Oh, can I take the signpost? Please? Works? Oh, holy shit. Logs right there beside the house, and I'm like, what? Oh, there we go. Warm me up, baby. Woo! Feeling good in the neighborhood. I can see like his eye veins. So I guess I'm alright for a little bit. Trying to think about it all. Anything else, Ellie? Got it. Alright, now what? Journal?
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
Guess then I'm meeting at General Store tomorrow, 11 a.m. Son of a wealthy Chicago banker, Hamilton made his own gold rush in the north and Greatt, where he established a copper mine and helped his family's small fortune thrive. You can't make a fortune without breaking a few lives. That's the saying Hamilton lives by. The expression of his copper mine certainly did not help him make new friends. Hamilton is accusing the Cree people of attacking the state, especially his hunting lodge somewhere north of Chibouguam. Yet another way to make friends. The Cree certainly did not hold him dear. His mind's probably upset the great spirit. The vandalism case is definitely, for me, it needs the eye of a professional. I'm meeting Hamilton at the General Store 55 bed. Crash. An accident. I've been this shaken up since Korea. I'm sure it was worse there. Probably. It was the driver of the other car, whoever it was. They don't have a snowball's chance in hell if they intend to continue on foot. Besides, did they leave so something? Why did they leave? A locked box. Would it be wrong to look inside? Surely I would find some clues to who that reckless driver was. I still need to find the key though. Where's all the snow coming from? Well, let's see if we can find that key. My car's just continuously running. And I like... It's a hill. Spot it. Works. How do we use this? Equipment. Flashlight, camera.
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, has seen his share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there. They're waiting to be snapped away.
Get my flashlight out. Put that down. Alright, so I'm healed. I'm healed. Oh, cool beans. Some chains on them tires. Do I have to do it on all of them or just that one? Nailed it. Let's try this out. I'm not driving. Probably for the best. Now I'm driving again. At least we got some more music. These snowy roads, slow down, I can't see shit. Foot stomping music right here.
Spread out on a few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled plains. The Manistan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the Industrial Era, by the metal mining industry.
Loading screen? Oh, that's nice. Oh, shit. How much gas do I got? I hope that's not a thing.
Carl was dying to stretch his legs, but he had to stay focused on the task at hand.
What task?
Carl's military training had made him a very punctual man.
Alright, so...
Being late to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question.
Alright. Very punctual. I thought that was earlier. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Just gonna fly down through here. Let's see. Oh. Where do I go?
Carl was dying to stretch his legs, but he had to stay focused on the task at hand.
Well...
The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
It was? Where was it? More loading screens. Now I can see why people get the loading screens in. But well, that's that. It looks pretty solid so far. Shit. Someone else crashed. Let's help them. I'm gonna go check out that crashed car first. See if anyone needs some help. Is anyone there?
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still...
Does anyone need some help?
And he didn't like to miss out.
Anyone?
That had to be the worst parking job ever. Who was Carl to judge, though? It may be customary to park like that around these parts. Or not.
Probably not. That's definitely not. It looks like they hit a tree. See if anything's out back here. Anything suspicious. Ah, the outhouse. Of course, suspicion is raised here. It's just of course, just a hole. Well, what? Huh?
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground, that was a first. Prince? Carl found a surprise at every turn. Was the camera faulty, or was it a possible lead?
Oh God, Jesus Christ! Holy shit! Don't do that, game. I didn't hear them at all. They scared the fuck out of me. It's a dog full speed sprinting at my legs. I thought I was dead. There's two dogs, wasn't there? Pretty sure. I got more scared from that than I did in Outlast.
Something fell to the bottom of the box.
Pick that one. Hamilton.
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close. That the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
Take a picture. Okay.
Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization.
The blanket over.
If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him?
No one. The police? I don't know.
An explosion suddenly occurred outside.
I'm loving this narrator, though.
What could be inside that envelope? Carl was taken aback. He knew this address. It was said to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian Secret Service.
Yeah, Canadian Secret Service. What? I can see the Canadian Secret Service now. Oi! Oh wait, no, that's wrong. Hey, you okay, eh? No. Hey, we've come to arrest you, eh? I don't know. I've never met a Canadian cop. I've never been to Canada, though.
A radiator without power is as good as a wood stove without logs.
Really, Moses? There's food here I could last all winter. I'm not stealing. I ain't stealing. Instructions for blah blah. I don't know what half these words mean. A pooey sar sail? Whatever. Whatever. Read the fly. Oh. What? Yeah. They knew I couldn't read this. They knew all along. I got this, guys, don't worry. Breaker off. Oh, the breaker. What? Oh, great, a puzzle. He's gonna be very disappointed if I turn all the paper. Let's turn that off. Gotta be something simple. Simple-ish. Let's say.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
It sucks. Oh, okay, so let's turn the garage on. Is the garage? Yeah. Oh, if I get cold, there's a stove. Furnace. Fuck. Everything's locked. Might save my game. Wait. Apparently no way to save. Pretty cool. Just hanging out near a fire and get a safe place. Oh.
Carl was no electrician,
I didn't even
but he could
notice.
identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
So, like wireless trash.
Hate was in the air.
I can't read that.
Seems like some villagers barely tolerated each other.
Maybe he'll translate in his like little notes. Whatever. I just mean like wires in the store. Fix that. Huh. We got all of the back. This.
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
Nearby addresses. Who owes the most money? He owes $1. Well, at least he kept track. Oh, thank God, keys. Whoa. What?
Carl knew that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
Now, how do you read this? Okay, let me see. What? Oh, well, I can't turn on the pump. I guess I gotta refill my car with gas. Why didn't I turn the car off? Let's go check in the garage. Leave doors open behind me. Tools here. Hardware. There's. At least we know it's fragile. Alright. Just
staring intently at the controls won't be enough to make that lift budge. The poor thing was out of power.
Poor thing. Let's see. Oh, right out in here. Let's fix this. Right, yeah. Let's see. Let's turn that off and let's turn this on. Ah, look. Cool beans. What's these?
Jumping from that height was akin to tempting death. Perhaps that man on the snowmobile had seen enough of this world already. Amateur hunters showing some pride in having killed a nice pelted beast.
Nice pelted
With men like this roaming the area, wolves would become extinct within 10 years, Carl thought.
Stick it out in the snow, bro. That'll get cold real quick. Oh. That's right, dope.
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
I thought there was a way to look at or to open the cash register. Still need some money. No. No need for money here. Escape. Let's see. Journal. Crash. Alright. Well, I'll read these at the start of the next episode, and I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode of Kona. Is that how you say it? I forgot. Yeah, I think it's Kona. See you guys.